What's up everyone, I'm Gushi, and in this video we're going to be going over the story in Cyberpunk 2077. We'll be talking about the life paths that you can choose, how those life paths affect the gameplay, as well as major characters that you'll meet within the game, and how they play a role throughout your story in Cyberpunk 2077. So with that, let's get started. As a side note, all this information has been shown in the Night City Wire episodes, so if you haven't watched those already, I highly recommend watching those. So when you start off the game, you have 3 different life paths that you can choose from: the Nomad, Street Kid, and Corpo. Depending on the choice that you do make, there are 2 major differences in the gameplay. The first is that you'll be starting off in different areas in the Cyberpunk world. For the Nomad, you'll be starting off in the outskirts of Night City, called the Badlands. Street Kid will start you off in Night City, but in the lower parts of town, living a normal life. And finally, Corpo, you'll be starting off as a high-end corporate lead, knowing the ins and outs of the business lifestyle. The second gameplay difference is that depending on the lifestyle choice you choose, you'll be getting different dialogue options, giving you insights to the motives of other people depending on your background. And this is pretty important because all your decisions that you make ultimately affect the ending of the game. Whatever life path that you choose, they will be converging into one point in the story where you'll be meeting up with your friend Jackie. Jackie is a fixer who finds workers for jobs that they have. Your character, called V, works as a mercenary to complete jobs for Jackie and other fixers around the world. From here, you take on a job, which will probably be best just by showing off the clips that was shown.
In Cyberpunk 2077, you steal a prototype biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, the only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains the digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand, a dead rocker boy with violence on his mind.
You mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head, right now?
He's out for revenge. Aims to bring down the megacorp that made the chip.
Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to lay their hands on it.
Told you I'd end you someday.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look, your ride, your pastime, who's at your side. Choosing how you spend your dirty money.
As we can see, after our first mission, we encountered Johnny Silverhand, and Johnny's going to be with you throughout the whole game. It's kind of like the relationship between Talion and Celebrimbor in Shadow of Mordor, where they're always with each other at all times, using each other's knowledge, pissing each other off, or working together to complete one or both of your goals. With that, I hope you guys found this useful. Cyberpunk 2077 comes out in one day, and hopefully giving you guys as much info as possible will hype you up even more for this game. So stay tuned for more content on Cyberpunk 2077. If you're new here, consider subscribing, as we'll be posting a ton of information on Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out. As always, I hope you guys learned something. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to catch you next one, and GG.